Hello, amazing woman. It is Lori Pelzer. Hope you having an inspired day. How was your week last week? I hope you enjoyed the video last week. It was absolutely a hit. Women are raving about it. We're receiving emails, and yes, we define woman's success very differently than you've probably heard it before. I'm the CEO of Be Inspired International. My company symbolizes the butterfly. Be inspired. Become the woman you envision. That's deep in my heart. And, I lost all in 2008. I will continue to share this story because today it goes right to the heart of what we're going to talk about on this week's video. We're going to talk about fear. Remember, I said in an earlier video that fear is one of the #1 killers of women's success. I know you've been wanting to be super successful. I know you've been wanting massive success. I know you've been going from one seminar, one conference to the next, looking for that answer. I understand that. I completely overstand. As a friend of mine shared with me one time, and I kept it, and I'm keeping it. Hi there, Joy. I'm keeping overstand. So that's how deep I understand your feeling there. But what I want to encourage you to do, as the woman success coach and an inspirational speaker, my job is twofold. One, it is to educate you. The other, it is to inspire you to change, to emerge into that powerful woman. But you got to deal with that #1 killer, fear. The #2 killer is self-doubt. But we're going to tackle fear today. Fear is a distress emotion. Have you ever defined it for yourself? It's an uncomfortable emotion. It talks about danger, but it's not as real as we give it credit, because it's the undercurrent that we're going to talk about, the things that are underneath it. We're going deeper, remember. To become successful, the woman you envision, you got to be willing to invest the time to go deeper. There's answers in the deep. Let that sink in. So, what I want you to hear this week is it's about the undercurrent. The undercurrent of fear. I believe that this #1 thing that's attacking women's success, it has attacked mine personally, is the fear of money. The whole conversation around money. The whole idea of money. The whole lack of understanding about money. Some of us don't come from money. We don't come from any conversation about money other than pay the bills. We didn't hear invest in your future. Some of us did. Some of you women that are listening to this today, you are awesome. I'm cheering for you that know money, that are not afraid of money. Hey, I'm becoming that woman about her cash. So I've gone through a journey of fear about money. It stops you from showing up. It stops you from responding to an email. I mean, this was years and years ago that I had the money fear. I did a seminar when I was in the real estate business. Remember, I did the real estate business for 17 years? I did a seminar called Money Fears. And I will promise you, this is one of the #1 killers to women's success. You want 6-figure income, but you're not willing to invest to go to a specialized training that are going to give you the tools to be 6-figure income entrepreneurs. You want a 6-figure career job, but you got to do what? Invest. So the fear of investing is rooted in the fear of lack of money. It's a real fear. I'm going to give you a few statistics. I'm a big fan of Maria Shriver. Everybody knows that she is the wife of Arnold Schwarzenegger, or whatever's happening with them in their marriage. But I'm a big fan of her and her work with women. And she has a report, and you can go to mariashriver.org. mariashriver.org. She talks about statistics dealing with women and poverty and all of the other statistics that are put in this report about us as women and our economics. It was sad to see that 42 million women in the U.S. are on the brink of poverty. And the report described poverty as a 4-headed household with $47,000 income. Is that you? I mean, you could be a 2-headed household. And if you're a single woman and you got a big tax bracket, that's scary, isn't it? I'm going to talk about something else. There was a study done by an insurance company, and this study talked about the bag woman syndrome. I knew about the bag woman syndrome from the real estate days, and I can tell you that I often thought about it. I read an article and it was heartfelt. It was describing a woman who owned her own business. It was on Forbes magazine or somewhere near or connected to that link. And she talked about how she had so much fear around meeting a client the next day. She had to fly out to meet this client. And she said she was nervous about whether she was going to oversleep, whether she was going to, be late for her flight, whether her flight was going to be delayed. If anything at all had happened, she could have lost the client and her business, and she would have been broke. I think this was a maker or breaker kind of deal. And she said, but I went straight from whether I'm going to oversleep, not catch my flight on time, to homelessness. She said she lost sleep all night long. The bag woman syndrome is real. It's a metaphor that's being used in the marketplace today to describe women's inept fear and depth of fear around money. Money makes women lie. Money makes women not show up. Money makes women deny herself the very essential things like a mammogram. Why am I talking about this, and how does it relate to personal success and development? It goes right to the heart of it. You've been wanting to be successful, but your real deficiency is your fear of money, your whole emotion and knowledge around money. Let's become women with cash. There's a book that I'm going to get. It's called Girl with Cash. She was a stockbroker for like 20 years. And it's an old book. I'm not remembering the author name right now, but I know her first name is Joanne. I'm getting that book. And we're going to talk about it at the B conference. A woman with cash. Be a woman with cash. We're going to change this. I'm working toward the change with you. So I want to inspire you to don't give up. Don't get in fear about money. Get educated. Start doing small things. And if you're a woman already about your cash, I'm cheering for you. Thank you. I want to hear from you. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us what we can do better. I am on the track to becoming a woman with cash. No longer will I fear money. And I'm definitely not going to be a bag woman. And that's women dying broke or getting older and not having the essential financial picture for her long life. But we can overcome it because we are transformed. Be inspired. Be transformed. Be your success. I know this was a sensitive video, and I would love to talk with you more. Give me your chat with me. You can also email Lori at LoriPelzer.com. Until we talk again next week, I'm cheering for you.